Okay, so this is cool. Look what we have. Affirmators morning mantras. Focus. There we go. And Affirmators tarot. This has never happened before. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Message of the day. A morning mantra in the morning. I love it. What is the message of the day from universe? Okay. I feel angels with us. Sometimes they show up to these reading sessions. Hey, I flat out dare life to pleasantly surprise me because, spoiler alert, it always will. There's a surprise coming. Oh, so awesome. You might actually get an actual gift, okay, from somebody. Yeah, just something that you weren't expecting. So cool. All right, let's see what's gonna come out from the tarot. Message of the day. It's a good surprise. Yeah, I don't feel like I don't feel like it's a negative surprise. I feel like it's good. It's a good, happy surprise. If it's something that is like super unexpected, yeah, Spirit just wants to highlight that it's, even if you don't know how you feel about it, like at first, because it's so unexpected, just know that in the long run, it's happy. It's good. Okay, in the long term, it is a good thing. That's a message for some specific people out there that Spirit wants you to know. Like when you're shocked by something, in the long run, after you kind of come back into your body, it's actually a really really good thing. So, in case it's too shocking, you don't know how to feel about it. Okay, message of the day. Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay, so let me just tell you generally what these energies mean, and then we'll piece it together. And then, so for some of you, it may be that your message of the day is just this, okay? And then for some of you, like it could be just individual cards, individual energies that are coming through and they're not related to each other. And because, I'm reading for a group. And then for some of you, it might be like a overall everything, how I'm gonna read the cards together, and so just kind of see how it resonates for you. Okay, so because there was a reason why, like at the end of what was said here at the end, saying like if something comes out shocking and you're not sure how to react to it, that in the long run it's a good thing. You'll understand why I'm saying that in just a moment. So, Seven of Swords, it's in the traditional tarot. It's actually a picture of somebody kind of like running away from an encampment, just having stolen like a bunch of swords, right? So this could talk about escape. This could talk about like stealing, this could talk about secrets. This could talk about just running away from something, right? Or something hidden, like not revealing the whole truth, right? And you can even, in this particular image, like I think this is a weasel, right? And then with all the swords in front of him, it's almost like he's either trying to present an image and then there's like an illusion or something and he's doing something behind it, right? So that you're not fully seeing the whole picture, or that he kind of almost looked kind of defensive, like he's putting all these weapons in front of him and he's like, okay, you're gonna come at me. Like he kind of has that look on his face, right? And so almost as if he's kind of defensive about something. And so that's one energy, okay? And then with the Queen of Swords talks about accuracy, talks about truth, talks about being clear about something, being like cutting out all the bullshit, you know what I mean? Like that kind of clarity that is like making a decision about something and saying, okay, because this sometimes can also talk about like deception, right? Illusion, deception. And so it's like cutting through all that bullshit, cutting through all of that and getting to the true answer of something. So, how this relates just generally to a surprise coming is that a surprise is something that's unexpected, something that's even as a gift box, you don't know what's inside, right? Like, you don't know what's inside. And when you open the box, something's going to come out and then you see the truth of something. So, right? I mean, in a sense, if you think about like a surprise party for somebody, those really good surprise parties for people, there's usually like hours of a bunch of your friends taking you out. You're thinking you're doing something else, but then they take you, there's subterfuge involved, right? They lie to you and say, hey, we're going to go do this thing. But then they actually lead you to your surprise birthday party or something like that, right? And then so it's like the people that you love the most, they lie to you for hours of the day or even days at a time leading up to the event, because they make it a date with you, an appointment with you to go do something, but they're only really leading you away from the place that the party's going to take place. And then when the time is right and everybody else has gathered, then they lead you to that place. And there you go, it's a surprise for you. So they kind of have to lie to you in order to surprise you, right? So this kind of talks about that, where there's a lie or something that's illusory, that like there's some kind of deception that's going on, and then the truth is gonna come out, right? So if it's anybody's birthday this weekend and I'm actually spoiling the surprise for you, that something's gonna happen that's similar to this, right? So either you're part of this subterfuge where you're the friend that needs to go through this thing of lying to your birthday friend and take them somewhere else so that you can bring them back to the party at the right time. That could be happening for some people. But ultimately, remember we were saying that the energy is good. So maybe in the beginning of it, you'll kind of feel like, because everybody's so psychic, right? If somebody's lying to you, you kind of know, right? And so if somebody's acting weird around you, say you're the birthday person, somebody's acting, like quote birthday person, this might not actually be a birthday surprise. But if somebody's lying to you for some reason, there's something going on, but they're doing it for, like in this case, in the birthday case, it's for a specific reason, and it's to surprise you, it's to give you a gift, right? And so like underlying all of that, it's actually in the long run, it's for a good reason. So it's like a good surprise, right? So I don't see any bad energy coming out of this, because ultimately it is a good thing. And so that's one interpretation, like a specific interpretation. Another way of interpreting these energies together is like, say you're surprised by something that somebody does, okay, and say in the short run it's not a good thing. They're deceptive to you for some reason, they're lying to you, or they're in some way they're keeping something from you, or there's like in some cases it might be stealing or whatever, right? Or escaping with something. But basically there's something that's not said, that's like secretive, and you find out the truth about it, okay? And so in the short run, it might hurt, but then in the long run, it's actually a good thing. Like life is leading you to a place where when something disappoints you in some way or something doesn't work out in some way and you find out the truth about it, it finding out the truth about it is the first step to then getting the solution to the whole thing, right? So, for example, if this is talking about somebody cheating on you, you find out the truth about it, then, that's the only way that it could lead this scenario to a good place where you then find the love of your life. You know what I mean? That's somebody else, right? So that's like an extreme example. I'm not saying that this is the case for everybody, but it's that kind of energy where there's something that's going on that's like illusory or like secret or hidden from you in some way, and there's a truth that comes out, and it's actually a really, really good surprise. Okay, so that's the energy. So fit it where it fits in your situation as it unfolds. Okay, and if it's a secret, you probably don't even know about it yet, and it'll unfold in like, I mean, this is a daily reading, so if in the short term it might happen today, but like in the long term it might unfold over like the next month or something like that, because it's an energy that I'm reading that's showing up. Okay, so pay attention to your own life, pay attention to energies that show up that you come across as you go about your day in the next, however long. Like say you go about this, and then over the weekend and nothing happens that's anything related to this, but you have this story in the back of your mind now, right? Then as the month unfolds and something comes up and it reminds you of something like this, then ultimately, oh wait, it's gonna be a good thing in the long run. The fact that it came out first, I think, is significant in the fact that it is a good thing. Okay. All right, you guys. Have a good one. See ya.